Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. Now the big fight with Balm and White has just about wrapped up, right? Obviously I am a little bit ahead of the story. Fast Pass is available for us, so I took advantage of it for a little bit. So I already know the ending, and that's why I've been holding off any commentary because I am like so psyched about this. Literally called it quite some time ago before the fight even started. I called it back when I heard White saying he's going after Balm, and the moment he got on the field I was like, yep, here's it coming, he's going to kill Balm. I was literally foreseeing this fight from then. So let's get into analyzing what is going down with the Beast White and the Super Beast Balm. So White has had a thing to go after Balm for quite some time. He antagonized Balm, and in so doing, he caused Balm to release White's power. Remember, Balm has not even touched his true power. The beast within him, the power of the Emperor, hasn't yet been unleashed. Now, obviously, we know that he's been drawing from all the sources of power within him with the little white stick that he's made as a figment of his own power. And when he embraced the full nature of the power that he had within him, remember, it's a different story in each type of situation. You can embrace the power that you have, or you can fight against it. And if you fight against it, that means you resist its nature, and you're going to have to go through some special type of training to actually make up for that difference in power. And Balm chose his own path through this. He chose to directly influence himself by allowing himself to fully embrace the power. Now, he tasted White's power when he saved everybody at the cage. And the thing was that at this point in the fight, he decided he was going to fully embrace that power to teach White a lesson. And White decided to make the biggest mistake of his life, and he aggressed Balm. Now, when I say aggress, I mean he purposefully made Balm lose control. Obviously, we already know Balm is quite a beast, and Balm is quite powerful. He definitely showed us that he was unbelievably powerful. The most deadly injuries, or the most painful injuries that were inflicted on Calavan all this time have come from Balm. Remember that Jinsung Ha's last-ditch effort, his most powerful attack, merely opened up a little schism in Calavan. And Calavan's defense is what makes him so tough. It can't even hold off against Balm's lighter form assaults. It leaves injuries all over him. So yeah, that's the reality of it. That's how dangerous Balm is in reality. Now, a lot of people went along the route of saying that Balm is overpowered. He is an irregular, and this is just irregulars playing around, right? As I'm saying, Balm has not unleashed his true power. Balm hasn't embraced his true power, and that is all we're looking at. We're looking at an individual in the story who has the power to literally wipe out a floor guardian by the time he was on the 43rd floor, potentially. That is the power that he had. Remember, we're basing him off another irregular of that super heavy class of individual, and that would be Enryu. Yurik Mazino is also an unbelievably powerful individual. He already knew his source of power, he knew who he was, and when he was on the hidden floor, he did just about the same as Enryu. Basically, he was a beast. He could even kill Jahad more than likely. He was that powerful when he was there, and they couldn't control him, they couldn't keep him under wraps when he entered the floor, right? So that tells you that his trip through the Hell Train resulted in such a powerful being. Balm, on the other hand, his trip was altogether more chaotic. He didn't have his full power. He actually started rushing his climb to try and catch up with Rachel. He cost quite a few people their lives in that process. Yes, we all know that is a bad thing, and we knew it was coming because literally we were being told about it all the time. So yeah, I'm basically breaking down this fight with a big analysis right now. And let's get on to talking about the man of the moment, Balm. This level of Balm is most probably more powerful than White is right now, or White ever was in the tower. This form of Balm. You understand what I'm saying, right? That Kid Balm, without a thorn, sorry, But now a single thorn fragment without any training was most probably more dangerous than White is at full power. If someone had to push this bomb to the limit to save Rachel's life, they most probably would meet the power of the Emperor, the power that was hidden within him. And trust me, by all estimates, that power is at least as powerful as the top four in the tower. That's how powerful the power that he's hiding is, right? So that's where Baum stood at this point. And a lot of people won't get it, but that is what's hidden within him, the power of the Emperor. The power of the Emperor has the power to trample all within the tower so that they are beneath him. That is the power within him. Now, obviously, it takes a lot to get there. You have to break a person quite far for them to fall to that. And obviously, then Baum took a power up in another form as the thorn. So the thorn is another source of power altogether that isn't his natural power. I'm suspecting that later down the line, someone is going to separate him from all four thorn fragments once he has united them, and he will get it back in the middle of his fight with Jahad to make things even more insane. But trust me, the power of the Emperor isn't going to be unleashed till that point. Obviously, we might get a little taste of the power of the Emperor when he's fighting somebody crazy, but that's just the way that it is. And his unique ability as an irregular is the ability to absorb and mimic powers. If you hit him with an attack or a sequence, his body memorizes it instantly and he can repeat it against you. We don't see any limits on that power of his. He has repeated martial arts, he's repeated Shinsu-based attacks. He most probably could even use a lighthouse if he truly wanted to. He took over a light bearer's lighthouse while she was using it, which says that he is quite powerful. So yeah, that is just how crazy Baum is in the regular sense. Now, let's continue on a little bit further. So this arc is wrapping up to be quite phantasmal, right? We know that it is... Sorry, that's just a little bit of a bad phrasing. I'm saying it's phantasmal because it is seeming like we have this anonymous enemy. There's so much lingering in the sea, and it looks like it's a certain win. It can't be a certain win. There has to be some type of sacrifice for this win, and trust me, Baum is going to pay some heavy price for this win. Okay, the next thing to note is the irregulars. That is the 10 great warriors, Yurik Mazino, and last but not least, Jahad. Now, I actually made a mistake and I put Yurin Ha as the person on this list. But here's the thing, the irregulars form a very important figment of this entire tower situation. Yurik Mazino, most probably the most powerful irregular that we know of, fully embracing his nature, going up and fighting like that. Jahad and his team did not embrace their natures before they started the climb. They underwent revolution to find their powers. So they are a different story compared to the 10 warriors. The person who is following their sequence of getting powerful is Baum. Now, most of the 10 great warriors most probably haven't even truly embraced their nature as yet. Obviously, we know Kun Edwan is a very self-absorbent individual, and he does a lot of sleazy things, but that's just who they are as they are right now in the tower. What their true natures are, we'll only find out when the fight starts with them. And trust me, if you thought a little bit of backstory on the minnows in this current, what would you call this arc? The Nest arc, the Nest War. If you thought the minnows backstories were fun, wait till we get these. We're gonna find out that Yurin Ha has the power to destroy an entire floor or something crazy like that there. And the only reason why she's never embraced it is she's never had a reason to. And something tells me that Yuri is going to be the reason why we're going to see her embrace her true nature. We're going to see them fighting on another level altogether. Something tells me that Jahad embraced his true nature, the power of the king, the power of the ruler of the tower, and he found out that there is something that might be able to defeat him, which is why he took on the contract that he took on. Kind of crazy, but yeah, that's what I'm suspecting from Jahad. Next thing is, what can we break down the rest of the analysis on this crazy fight? So, Baum is literally pulling the power out of White. Now, there are three possibilities to the end of this. One is White is going to completely digress and become his 4 separate entities again. I doubt it will happen. I think he completely merged them once again after the Hell Train, and they're one individual in a sense. The second option is White is going to be completely killed, which is more than likely going to be the reality of it. We're going to get to watch White die, and we did see a little clip of White's past during some of the fights. During the start of the fight, why he was aggressing Balm. We found out that it's because of his past and how his father never ever changed. So yeah, we're going to get to see exactly what the true nature within White is and why he's doing it. We're going to see what corrupted his soul. That's one of the things we'll get to see as he dies. I'm suspecting that's how it's going to go. And the least likely of all opportunities to happen here is White is going to be taken by Jahad's army and join them. Now, if White is defeated and he becomes a member of Jahad's army, this is going to be insane. I don't see many other opportunities on this, so yeah, we'll see what's going to happen. But nonetheless, when this episode launches, it's going to be 15 minutes after the episode launches this week. Obviously, I know there is another episode out. I'm a little bit behind, right? I'll fast past the next two and figure out what's going on there. But the fight is basically over. Since I am ahead and this is going to be after that release, we saw the introduction of some really important figures for the story. Kun Masho Asensio. This isn't some everyday individual just joining in the fight. He is one of the finest members of the Kun family. He helps Kun and he gets Kun onto the field. We see Rak is on the field and they're about to clash with him. So yeah, this is the absolute end of the fight. I'm suspecting Balm is going to be just monstrous in the next part. I suspect he's going to give us his first full transformation on one of his arms, a full transformation. We're going to get to see the red Thrissa or the blue Thrissa in full form against somebody, a full blade against one of the guys for a fight. I suspect Caliban is going to fight Balm at the end of the nest before Jinsan Ha escapes. So yeah, we might get to see the full form sword and shield. And trust me, Caliban is going to need to find a big rock to hide under after this here. His big head is going to be really splitting. We might even steal Caliban's essence of bravery in the next coming section. But let's just stop talking about the craziness. So yeah, the fight between White and Balm is so well choreographed for this part of the story, is to tell us that Balm belongs where he is. Top 100 strongest is definitely Balm's place to fight. Balm definitely is showing that he has the potential to be even greater as he's going up the tower. And basically this is just a month or two after the Cage story. So this is what Balm was really capable of. So Doom is lucky Balm put away his thorn for most of that fight. Otherwise Doom would be dead. Right? He isn't afraid of Yama, so Yama would have caught the beating of his life if he fought Balm, likely. So yeah, thank goodness we didn't get those fights. But we might still get them in future arcs because this is only a one-time guaranteed alliance. I have a feeling that the K9 people are going to be very loyal to Balm, including Yama, and they're going to be a very tight friendship going up. Basically, the Lopobia version is going to be Yama and the Jahad version will be Balm for this one here. It's a strong possibility, not 100% sure, but there's a lot to come in the next few pieces. Now, we know there's the captain who's been a mysterious object. He's going to show up pretty soon, I suspect. This fight is meant for his particular recurrence, and I suspect he's showing up after they finish this silly Cat Tower game. Now, I suspect within the next 4 weeks, the Cat Tower is going to be over. The Cat Tower doesn't have much more left. We have Caliban's exit from the Cat Tower. We have Evankal's exit, which is going to be the very last thing we're going to see. And Evankal's team is ridiculous, right? Herself and Lefave are most probably ridiculously overpowered. They're super high rankers. And Lefave is a sniper, while Caliban, if I'm correct, is a fisherman. So yeah, we're gonna see some. No, wait, she uses orbs. Maybe she's a wave controller, but nonetheless, They're really powerful individuals right at the front. And plus they have Han Sang Yu with them. So yeah, that's another unbelievably powerful battlefield. Han Sang Yu should have joined Balm and helped him instead of going with Evankel. I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Helping Evankel isn't really that important. It was pretty obvious that Balm was going to need his help. There's high rankers involved here, and he's most probably the only one who can help with plans against them. Well, as far as everyone would have thought, but yeah, now we know Balm is a monster. So, right. Enough with the rambling. Let's get on to the final analysis. So, Balm's final attack, the sucking of White's power right out of his body, and the nature of his ability to just climb up and grip onto power is definitely something which is unbelievable. The souls that are within Balm were there for this particular reason. They want complete vengeance against White. They want White destroyed, and they're getting what they want. He embraced their nature. As a result, I believe Balm is going to have full command over them. Their hatred, their love, their desires, their passions, all of that is now going to flow into Balm as an effect of power. So Balm is going to stay permanently White level minimum without the activation of thorns. And remember, the thorns are not active in this fight. He has 2 thorns to activate. He has Black March. So White literally fought Balm with 2 hands behind his back. Oh wait, wait. One of the thorns are out, sorry. With 2 hands behind his back. And he still caught the hiding of his life. This is a Frieza Goku moment where Frieza is literally manhandling Goku with his feet. So yeah, that's the reality of the situation. And I know I haven't changed the scenery in a little bit. But trust me, whatever is coming up next in this crazy arc, episode 100 is definitely going to be something special. Every author has something special planned for those big numbers. Episode 100, episode 125, episode 150 have to have something incredible. If the fight starts to ramp up super fast from this point, we're basically going to get, let's see, 96 might be Yama back in the action, Yama fight. 97 might be Calavan fight. 98 might be Balm entering into Jinsung Ha's prison. 99 might just be Evankel reaching the room with the family head exiting the portal as a real showstopper. And episode 100 might just be a family head fighting in the tower. One of the most crazy fights we would ever see. And obviously if that comes out, then we know we're going to get some awesome fighting coming up. I'm hoping to see Enryu. Like seriously, this is the moment for Enryu. We better start screaming Enryu, guys. Honestly, if anybody out there really does enjoy this here, I'd really enjoy to see somebody make a clip of all Enryu. And obviously, if you go down through my channel, you'll find that there's access to a Discord channel. If you can find it and you can access it, go for it. I'd really like to get that clip if you do make one. So yeah, see you all then and have a good day.